What's up, everyone? So I kind of wanted to check in and just talk about, recent happenings with lawyers on social media. Just to give kind of an update as to, where we are in the timeline. So just got news that Kobe Bryant actually passed away today in a helicopter crash in Calabasas. So it's like really affecting the mood of everyone here in Los Angeles. It's terrible, terrible, sad. But I just, I've been looking at stuff, looking at people, and everyone's just like immediately just posting, talking about it, just talking about their memories about Kobe. And it's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. He's only 41. I think that his daughter, 13 years old, was on the helicopter with her. So that's kind of like, I don't know, that's the forefront of my mind. I think that's the forefront of a lot of people's minds right now. But, that being said, I wanted to talk about, recently, like lawyers on social media, like what's going on with lawyers. So lawyers have so many different types of social media, and something that I haven't really been seeing so much is like day in the life of lawyers, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. I see a few people around the country doing it, and it's getting some traction. It's actually really interesting to see, just different lawyers out there and how they live and what their daily life is like. So for me, today's Sunday, I get a lot of comments on my social media. A lot of people just like to throw jabs and just say, how it just pretty much iterating it's unprofessional what I'm doing, and just like ridiculous. But for me, that's kind of like a motivating factor for me. I actually enjoy when people say that kind of stuff, because that just means that it's getting a lot of attention. That just means that people are talking about, me being an attorney. So I like the daily life stuff. I do a lot of lawyer tips. I try and post, every single day, new video, new stuff in regard to lawyer tips or day in the life of a lawyer, what's going on that day. It's a lot of fun. It's good. I'm on pretty much all the platforms, trying to post consistently, trying to just be out there and for people to see like what I'm doing. So I was talking about it with a few people yesterday, where they're just like cracking jokes, just about my videos, and it's I laugh with it, because I think that it's like, I think it's kind of strange too, like not a lot of people are doing it, and it's just something that's like really new. We didn't have this kind of technology several years ago, where it was just so easy to record videos and just be, one-on-one with a camera. Like literally, I could just film anywhere. I film at the courthouse, I film wherever I am, and just post, and very easy to edit videos and get it out there. So why not? I mean, I think it helps out, a lot of people that are in the business world. It helps out a lot of other lawyers just to see, or law students, just to see what being a lawyer is like. So for me today, I'm going to probably be, speaking to a few people, writing some documents, just getting back in there. I mean, this week is actually going to be a pretty crazy week. I could take you guys with me to some of the stuff that I'm doing, but one of the problems with doing social media as a lawyer is that first of all, there's ethics rules. Like, you gotta keep your stuff confidential. A lot of stuff is confidential. Anything that's like attorney-client or attorney-work product, that's just a big no-no, a big barrier. So there's a lot of laws in regard to that. But other things, just like day-to-day stuff, when you're in court, what's going on in court, all that stuff is pretty much public. So it's a good thing to talk about and just, be in the forefront of it. So I really like the daily life stuff. I wish that other lawyers would also do this kind of stuff, just to, I mean, us lawyers, we live like such interesting lives, having, people's rights in our hands that we have to go, especially the litigators that are in court very frequently, showing, arguing in front of judges, and it's just, it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing. I mean, the written word is good, but it's also just so refreshing to see people show themselves in the camera. I would strongly encourage other lawyers to do this. Any other kind of professional, you know, people ask me, like, what can I do for marketing? And I say, just take your phone, hit the record button, and then just start talking about what you do and see what happens. And I would just encourage other people to do that. It's great. It's a lot of fun. It's very good for exposure. It just takes a little bit of humility to get in front of the camera and just start talking about, you know, your day to day. And you might feel like you don't sound so great, but why not just let other people decide rather than you thinking in your head, already deciding for other people. So that's pretty much my tip for today. Is just, you know, I encourage other lawyers and other professionals to just get more out there, videotape themselves. I mean, people talk about my stuff all the time, and even if it's in like a jabbing manner, it's just, quite frankly, very amusing to me. So that's my tip. Bottom line, you know, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Crazy, crazy news, and definitely a huge loss for Los Angeles.